Drug consumption has a very controversial topic in the few decades in the United States, Europe, and some other countries such as Colombia, where the minimum dose has been prohibited. For a country that involves a war against drugs, the legalization of recreational uses will be debated. Taking into account the Colombian past, where they had drug trafficking and illegal drug selling, which have a huge impact on social fields, such as violence and addiction on citizens with early ages. So mainly we are going to talk about cannabis because this is one of the most common recreated drugs. In 2010, the President Ivan Duque provide the using of and carrying of recreated drugs. And the same year, a survey of 105,000 people, around 60% of them said that he had consumed marijuana at once of their life. Colombia sort went backward their law. Some countries tend to legalize recreated drugs because they had a lot of benefits, but other things that did not. So we are going here to tell you how it has benefits on the economic, social, and political. My friend Isabella is going to talk about some statistics.
Thank you. As Juan Camilo said, recreational drug legalization and regulation actually have certain benefits for Colombia and its citizens. First of all, regulate drugs. First of all, regulate drugs are safer and less addictive. Why is this? Something that people don't know is that regulate drugs as marijuana are less addictive than alcohol and tobacco, which have respectively 60% and 30% of dependency rate, while marijuana have only 10% of addiction rate. Nevertheless, non-regulated drugs have much higher dependency rates because they are not regulated, and also it can be adulterated. In this way, its contents of cannabidiol, which offer humans medical benefits, are reduced, and its content of tetrahydrocannabinol, which is the addictive substance in the marijuana, is increased. In 2018 survey, 40% of consumers had their marijuana bought by someone else instead of buying it by themselves, which increased the problem of not knowing what they are consuming, which causes like they can consume more addictive drugs. In addition, some other benefits of legalization recreational drugs are the reduction of the lucrative drug narcotraffic business by lowering the production cost of the marijuana, which causes that the people who stole and were like used to sell them by force no longer have to do it. Regarding politics, it will end the bonds between the political power and narco-traffickers, so it also could like reduce the corruption because many kinds of all authorities are being bought or extorted by drug sellers, creating like an atmosphere of distrust in the general public sector. Now we are going to hear Juan Urdinola's words.
Thank you. Taking into account what my partners have previously said, I'm going to tell you what are the actions that we consider pertinent toward this topic. First of all, the use of recreational marijuana should be legalized because we consider that it benefits in certain ways our countries. For example, the legalization and regulation of these drugs can benefit us in many economic and social ways. People can buy these drugs legally in stores, in malls for example, and in this way they will know that what they are buying is completely legitimate and that what they're buying has a certain percentage of addiction level, not bigger than those of alcohol and tobacco. According to what we have studied, drug addiction will have been reduced when selling recreational marijuana is legalized and watched by the government. By legalizing these drugs, the government will be able to set them as something that we can legally buy. In this way, we will be paying taxes for the substances, and therefore we will be contributing to Colombia's GDP and to Colombia's economic development. Colombian government will be able to know who is buying these drugs and will be able to know what are these certain ages that are buying them. They will have knowledge about its recreative use. This sort of substances have always been a very controversial topic. Maybe because the word drugs has always been related to violence, to addiction, and even to poverty. Nevertheless, there has always been a great misconception about these terms. People who use these recreative drugs have often been seen as delinquents when they're normal people, just like every one of us. The younger generations are now tending to accept the use of recreative drugs, although Colombian government tends the way around, goes around the current by punishing the use of them. Colombian government actually doesn't see what many countries do. That are the benefits, both economic, social, and even political, that the legalization of these recreational drugs brings to our countries. Let's be sincere. If Colombia had legalized the use of recreational drugs, many internal problems wouldn't be happening right now. Thank you very much.